Welcome back, guys. In this session I'm going to show or I'm going to teach you about inheritance. Inheritance is a concept when one class inherits some properties from another class. Okay, this is the definition I have written over here, that it is known as inheritance. The class which is inheriting the properties from another class is known as subclass or the child class. The class from which the properties are inherited is known as base class, superclass, or sometimes even parent class. Okay, now coming to the types of inheritance. So we have 5 types of inheritance, that is single level, multi-level, hierarchical, hybrid, and multiple inheritance. Okay, so first let us come to the single level inheritance. So let me write it here like this. Now single level inheritance means when there is only one child class and when there is only one parent class. Okay, when one child class inherits from one single parent class, that is known as single level inheritance. So let me write it here like this. I have a class, let's say A. Okay, in this some properties are there like this. An integer value is there, whose value is 10. Then there is a function called as addition. Okay, and this addition function has like 2 variables, integer x equal to 10, okay, and y is equal to 20, and this function when called it will give the result of x plus y. So these 2 properties are there. Okay, so now suppose there is this class B who wants these properties A and this addition property from class A. So what we have to do, we have to put parenthesis like this, okay, and write the class name from which we want to inherit. So now class B is the child class. Let me write it here. Okay, this is the child class, or it is also called as the subclass. Now class A has become the parent class. Parent class or the base class from which it is inheriting, or sometimes also called as superclass. Okay, now this B class wants these properties A and this addition property. So here what I have to do, I just have to create an object of the class B like this using the constructor of class B. Okay, and now using this reference variable B, okay, I can access the value A, as well as using B reference variable I can access the addition method as well, which are present in class A. Okay, now this thing, let me just put it in the print statement so that we can print the value of A like this. So let me just save this and let's run it. Okay, see guys, this is a single level inheritance. Okay, so this example shows us how only one child class, okay, or one subclass inherits from one single parent class. Okay, that is known as single level inheritance. Now the next example is multi-level inheritance. Okay, in this one, when one child, okay, like this, let me give one more example over here. So let me just take these things out. Okay, suppose there is a class over here, okay, called as capital C. Okay, it is inheriting some properties from class B. Okay, so we write it inside parenthesis the name of the class, that is capital B. Okay, and pass like this. Now this class C has become the child class of A, child class of B. Okay, and the B became the superclass or the parent class for C like this. So the definition of multi-level inheritance says that when one child class inherits from its parent and its parent inherits from its parent in turn. Okay, so this is called as multi-level inheritance. Okay, now if I wanted to print the values of a as well as the addition, okay, in class C using the reference variable of class C, so we will have to create an object of class C like this using the constructor of C. Okay, now we will print the values of a using the reference variable C, as well as we will access the addition method which we have created in class A, which B has inherited, and then from B C has inherited. Okay, this is called as multi-level inheritance. Okay, so now let us run this program, and this name, let me just change this to like this, multi-level inheritance. So let me just save this and run it one more time. See guys, now we are using the C class's reference variable small c to access the variable A and to access the addition method which are present in class A, okay, which the class B had inherited from A. Okay, so this is what is called as multi-level inheritance. The next type of inheritance is hierarchical inheritance. Okay, hierarchical inheritance means when multiple child classes or subclasses inherit from one single parent class. Okay, now here I have class B and class C. Okay, class B also is inheriting from class A. Class C also, if it inherits from the same parent A. Okay, see here multiple classes are inheriting from class A. Okay, so the parent for class B is also A, and the parent for C is also A. So child of A, and here also child parent of here let me just remove this. Okay, so these are not super classes anymore, these are the child classes itself, child, child of A itself. Both the classes are the subclasses or child classes of one single parent class, that is called as A. Now if you want, we can create an object of C class or an object of B class like this and access both A as well as B dot A as well as B dot addition. So B dot addition method like this. Okay, so both are okay. So now let us run this, and let me just change this name here to hierarchical inheritance. So let me just copy this name from here, let me put it here. Let's save this example and run it. So hierarchical inheritance, we are going to get like this. Okay, when multiple child classes accesses from one single parent class, that is called as hierarchical inheritance. The next type of inheritance is called as hybrid inheritance. Hybrid inheritance is the combination of single level, multi-level and hierarchical. So now let me just remove all these things from here. Okay, so now the class B which is inheriting from class A, this is single level. Okay, now if the class C inherits from class B, okay, this is example for multi-level. Now if I have a class over here, let's just say I will create one more class over here like this called as capital D. Okay, and if it inherits from the same parent as class B, okay, then this will be an example for the hybrid inheritance. Okay, so, I mean this class D and class B both are inheriting from the single parent, so it will be an example for hierarchical. Okay, now this example has the combination of all three of them, single level, multi-level as well as hierarchical. So this example will be considered as the hybrid inheritance. Okay, now we can create the object of even the D class. Okay, like this. Let me just copy this here one more time, just like this. Okay, and instead of D reference variable, let me call it as small d, and here let me use the constructor of D class like this. Okay, and using the small d, I can access the variable A which is present in class A, as well as using the D reference variable itself, I can call the addition method which is present in the A class. Okay, now let me just change this heading to hybrid inheritance. Now, let's save this program and let's run it. Okay, see last value 10 and 30 we are getting from this d dot a and d dot addition function. Okay, so this is the example for the hybrid inheritance. Okay, now coming to the last type of inheritance, which is called as multiple inheritance. Okay, in multiple inheritance, what happens is when one single child class, okay, inherits properties from many parent classes, okay, or many super classes, that is called as multiple inheritance. Okay, so let me just delete these examples. I'll take it out this. Okay, and let me remove these inheritances from here. Okay, and let's say, okay, this class B has a variable called as B whose value is 20. Okay, and let me remove this inheritance from class C also, and here let me say that class C has a variable called as C whose value is, let's say, 30. And now let's say class D also, okay, has a variable, okay, called as small d, okay, whose value is 40, like this. Let me just remove this addition method from here. Okay, now let's suppose there is a class, okay, there is a class over here. Okay, let me name it as a child itself, child, child. Okay, now this child wants this A property from class A, this B, small b property from class B, C from this class C, and D from this class D. So all it has to do is, in this parenthesis, you have to write the class A's name, okay, similarly comma, put class B's name, then class C's name, and class D's name. Okay, now in this, okay, I'm just going to say pass. Okay, now I'm going to create an object of the child class. Okay, see, let me simply write CHL. Okay, and now the constructor of the child, like this, using parenthesis. Okay, now using this CHL reference variable, I can access the value A. Okay, so that, let me write it in a print statement like this. Okay, then using the same reference variable, I can access the value of small b, which is there in the B class. Okay, now similarly, I'm going to print the value of small c, which from the C class, and using the same reference variable, I'm going to print the small d as well, which is present in the D class. Okay, this child class has inherited A, B, C, and D from all these parent classes. Okay, so this is called as multiple inheritance, where one single child can inherit properties from multiple parent classes. Okay, that is called as multiple inheritance. Okay, so let us run this program and see. Here we can see the output like this. Okay, so this was all about inheritance. Okay, and how many types of inheritances are there. Okay,